Could it be 54 years of hurt and finally England might be able to win not just one but two international tournaments in the space of 4 years? It's time to walk in the footsteps of Sir Gareth. Bring on Portugal. Hello all, MikeRo here. Welcome to Euro 2024, the final. It is us against Portugal. As you saw in the last episode, we absolutely demolished Belgium 5-0. We're in very good nick as we take on Portugal, a side who are no slouches themselves. They've got some very decent players like Bernardo Silva, Jan Mario, William Carvalho, Bruno Fernandes, Pereira, Antonio Lopez. There are a lot of real life players that are still there. The best thing is that, well, best thing, I say that. The best thing for us is that João Felix is actually going to be injured and he is probably their best player. We're not going to take too long to get into it today. I can't stand the tension anymore. We played them 4 times in this save and we're yet to be beaten. 2 wins and 2 draws for England against Portugal. Let's hope that continues today. And I've got a lot of tired players, but we just need to get through one more game. So do I push them through it? They're playing a 4-1-4-1 system. Our lineup is Gunn, Chilwell, Stones, Gomez, Max Aarons, Declan Rice and Lewis Cook in the midfield, Jadon Sancho, Phil Foden and Raheem Sterling in behind Harry Kane. All of these are real life players, not one regen to be seen. Steve Islander said, make sure they go out there and win the cup for the fans. I'm going to passionately say this, especially over the supporters. Go out there and make them happy. Only Harry Kane reacted to that. There's still a bit of a divide between England players and their fans. Only Harry Kane is happy. Opposition instructions, yeah, they're looking quite tired too. A lot of 80s in there, but they have got a lot of players on the 90s. I wonder who they had to beat to get here. That's the most important thing. Who have they beaten on their run to get here? Let's do a little bit of research first. I mean, their run's a little bit easier than ours. Granted, they beat Holland, but we had to beat Italy. Then they've got Austria and Denmark in comparison to ours. I think we've had the harder run, safe to say. But away we go. Euro 2024, the final in Germany is underway. I believe it's at the Allianz Arena as well. Come on, boys. We're singing for England, England. You need to move and hold, but you must get to the line. Ben Chilwell now throws it in for the first highlight of the final. Phil Foden to Lewis Cook. Cook, lovely patient play out to Max Aarons. Aarons whips it in. Back post, Jadon Sancho! It's 1-0 to England. 1-0 to the Three Lions. Great finish. Only 13 minutes in and we are causing havoc. The squad is becoming very, very strong. I've rotated it a lot during this tournament to try and get everyone into a bit of form. And 2 players that have frequently been used but not are in the first team, in Jadon Sancho and Max Aarons, combine to score our first goal. Get in. I am a managerial god. We say that, but we'll see how we get on at the World Cup. That'll be the big test. 25 minutes in the final and we have been nothing short of brilliant. That's less good though. Ben Chilwell has taken a knot and he indicates he's want to come off. It looks like a pulled groin. We'll keep him going for the time being because I need to try and make sure that we, well, just survive as long as we can. I think he can get to half time, great. I'll bring Jay Silva on. They've stopped trying to hit us on the counter attack, so they were trying to soak up a bit of pressure and they're going more attacking, going in search of the game. I'm going to demand a bit more from the boys. We just need to get through this, lads. We're absolutely knackered in the midfield. Lewis Cook and Declan Rice are absolutely shattered at 67-68% each. Joe Gomez is tired too, and they're kind of not losing theirs as quickly. Their midfield is still pretty fit. As it stands, it's actually been quite comfortable, and it's not been the most entertaining game in the world, but England are winning 1-0 in a major tournament final. So if it's boring for the rest of the game, I just don't care. I'm going to say I'm happy with your performance. Keep it up, lads. But I am going to take off Ben Chilwell because I don't want to give him a knock. Jay Silva is going to come on. And I also think we need to make a change in the midfield. I think Eric Dyer is going to come on and he's going to replace Lewis Cook, who's been nothing short of sensational so far in this tournament. Declan Rice is going to switch to the deep line playmaker and Dyer is going to become the ball-winning midfielder in the centre of the park. Maybe we're going to lack a little bit of the class that Lewis Cook brings to the middle of the park, but at the moment, Portugal haven't really offered us any threat whatsoever. So unless they come out with a proper rocket up their arse, I'm not too worried. And they haven't made any changes at half-time, so I'm hoping that if we freshen up in that midfield, we'll win the midfield battle in the second half as well. When you look at the stats, actually, we've only had 4 shots. The only shot we've had on target we've scored is Phil Foden whips into the corner. Raheem Sterling hits the bar! How has a player like Raheem Sterling got himself free in the 6-yard box and won a header from a corner? He's tiny in comparison to some of the other players that are playing. Gedson Fernandes has come on instead of Bernardo Silva. That's not exactly a bad change to make. And with an hour to go, controversial as it may be, Harry Kane has not had a good game. And on comes Glenn Hazel, the protege, the next man in, the next big England striker, the next Alan Shearer, the next Harry Kane. Steps in and he will be playing up front for the rest of the final. Come on, Glenn, get us a goal, mate. Raheem Sterling into Phil Foden. Foden spreads the ball out to Max Aarons. He's had a really good game today. Sterling on the ball. Tries to whip it in towards Glenn Hazel, but no. You can see how deep Portugal are. They're not interested really in coming out and being expansive. All they want to do is sit back and hit us on the counter. Dyer into Foden. Foden to Jadon Sancho. Foden, you can see the run there from Jade De Silva, but they ignore him. We're passing it around nicely in the midfield between Dyer and Rice. Good ball by Rice there to Jadon Sancho. He finds Glenn Hazel. Hazel! What a save. What a save by Anthony Lopez. That is an incredible stop. We still believe, we still believe, we still believe, we still believe. It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming. Most irritating fans in the world, English fans, but we love it because we're passionate and drunk most of the time. Less than 5 minutes to go until another major trophy returns back to the home of football, and by that I mean Wembley and England. Portugal are putting men forward now. They've probably left it a bit too late as Semedo drives at the English defence. Come on, boys, hold firm. Gedson Fernandes hits it. It's a weak shot, and even now we're playing out from the back as Glenn Hazel picks the ball up from an Angus Gunn long hit. Hazel to Foden. It's all over. England have won Euro 2024. Probably one of the more poor performances we put in the last few episodes. But what a game. As in, what am I on about? What a game. It was a terrible game, but I just don't care. We've won! Jadon Sancho with the all-important goal. A very even game, but we were the one that took our chance when it came round. Going to passionately say congratulations, lads. I'm happy with your performances out there. Enjoy the success. The world rankings keep us in first. We lift the Euro 2024 Championship. Jadon Sancho. So Gareth would be proud. The pivotal match was the 5-0 win against Belgium. Our key player was actually Trent Alexander-Arnold. He played at 7.57 on average all the way through. Incredible. Oh dear. Oh, I can see some stuff going on ahead up here, but we'll get to that in a minute. All things turn now to the National League, but obviously we've got a World Cup to prepare for in 2 years' time, and that will be the big acid test. If we can win the World Cup again, that would be the best. England squad are delighted with winning against Portugal. And here we go, let's have a look. The biggest overachievers were Denmark, Serbia were the biggest underachievers, and the best match apparently was Poland v Iceland, which is an interesting one. The FA are delighted that the team won the Euro 2024 Championship. They wish to thank you for the hard work you put in managing the national side, and are confident that this victory will be a fantastic boost for the entire nation. Damn right, mate. Now this is where I was excited about the idea of what might happen when I became England manager. Chatfield expresses gratitude to Munch. Am I in his preferred personnel now? I am! Interesting. He likes Zinedine Zidane as well, but maybe, I mean, if we could get him over to Villa. Oh, that's one to have a look at. That's one to have a look at. Joe Gomez isn't particularly happy. He's today spoke out on behalf of his teammates to express their concern about how little time Jamal Sanchez was given to prove himself England captain by MikeRo Munch. I didn't make Harry Kane captain. What? Hey? It's hard for the jump up to take English manager Munch seriously after replacing Jamal Lascelles as captain after such a short period. What? I didn't make him captain. I just won you the bloody Euro 2024. What do you mean take me seriously? Mutinous bastards, all of you. I'm absolutely fuming. I'm going to hold a team meeting for the England duty. And I'm going to assertively say... Oh god, here we go. Yeah, there are a lot of people that thought Jamal Lascelles should have been given longer. So congratulations there. We knew we'd win this. They all like that. Good, I've managed to save some face, but god, that hasn't gone as well as I thought it would. Anyway, Euro 2024 is over. We have achieved our goal. We have won it. And I am still manager of England, which is the most important thing. Thanks so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. Make sure you come back for the start of Season 7 with Aston Villa, where I think it's time we made a title tilt. Until I see you there, stay cool.